I appear to be live. I'm going to... Let's see. Am I actually live? And if I am live, then I need a confirmation that you can both hear me. Oh, I gotta look over there. That you can both hear me. Hello, Abby. That you can you hear me? And can you hear the spooky game music? These are the questions. Yes, I am, but what are you? But can you hear the game? Can you hear the game, Abby? These are the questions. Excellent. All right, we'll give Joe another probably 90 seconds. You know, just out of consideration. Just out of consideration. Joe's there. All right, then we're good to go. We'll overwrite your progress, and yep, we're good. Time for Spookenings.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga.
Interesting, we're talking to Saga.
The Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Interesting. So this is a midquel expansion.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We are actually playing. Return addendum. Interesting.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
I don't have time for this.
Let's try to use our ID card.
This
Well,
shouldn't take long.
That was
okay?
easy.
You see anything? Radio me.
All right, we've got batteries and guns. Oh, I accidentally used a battery cell. Well, that's not what you want. But controls, they're hard to remember.
Was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
This is really interesting that this is a retrospective. And that's how they're doing the narrative. Or the narration, rather. That it's a retrospective of things that have already happened. And a commentary on events past. But it gets back to some of these same ideas of the storyteller. And that intrigues me. Alright. Let's look at the map. Map? No map? No map. Oh, I don't have a mind place. Of course I don't have a map. Alright. Open the door, please. Yep, that's familiar.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Security check. Remove outerwear. Yeah, no, it's just normal stuff. The lake house.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report. It's locked.
But isn't that the lock turny thing right there, Saga? Here's staticky TV. I should probably go look for it.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
C. It's a C.
Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Okay, we're starting strong with the FMV bits, aren't we? Alright. There's something here. Ooh, we're back to... Are those pages? No, those are redacted notes. Urgent reminder. Lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC employees. Fishing. Redacted. Swimming. Boating. Using water for redacted purposes. Water skiing. Redacted in the water. Paddle birding? I'm not even sure what that means. These activities can result in redacted in an estimated redacted percentage of cases. If you are unclear about any of these restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. Security report, local rumors. Background. A recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinion of the lake house and its operations. Summary. The following information was gained through covert listening and informal questioning. The local public appeared to view the area around the lake house with fear. This is, of course, the intended reaction as the Bureau has publicly marked the area dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Worst case outcome would be an increased curiosity, or possibly even aggression. It is possible this is even the reason for the lake house security breach back in redacted. Action to be taken. Security personnel. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If rumors continue, disseminating a cover story may be required. Apparently, or perhaps even fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. Let's see here. Paddle birding is apparently just bird watching by paddle boat. I mean, I guess that makes sense. And seems like unhelpful things to have redacted. Well, but that's the joke, Gabby. All right. Dr. Mont here to remind you to put in 100% effort today. Wow, I already hate him in a delicious way. All right. Game just slightly laggy. These donuts are in a circle. That's just mildly concerning. Like, for no particular reason. Like, why is that one on top of a cup? Also, do not unplug. I feel that, buddy. I feel that. These walls are so thick. All right, here we go. Ooh, status update. RE, oldest house. 2, all staff. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Romani, supervisory agent. Yeah, so the date there, Abby, is that because this happened during Alan Wake, which released in 2023. Oh, and look, another fairy rings of push pins. Did this desk have a fairy ring? And I didn't notice? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Another fairy ring of crumpled papers. And a fairy ring of cups. Well, this is only wildly concerning. All right, what's your fairy ring, buddy? What you got? A fairy ring of shoes. The power strips are just wildly government appropriate. What's your fairy ring, mister? It doesn't have one, and that's concerning.
That's handy.
All right, excellent. We have a map now. Okay.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Oh, that's great. Experiment in progress. Oh, okay, just big circle there. All right. Circle is the theme. I understand. These are games about themes, and this one is circle.
Dr.
Yeah,
Marmot's
maybe.
not here.
Maybe the strips are in a circle, but
Nobody is?
I'm not going to go back and look for it at the moment.
I'll have to check downstairs.
Is that... That looks like where the cabin was. Is that where the cabin was? That'd be interesting. The man has a bust of himself, huh? To my new fellow head of the lake house. love Diana. He was gifted a bust of himself by his wife. Okay. Julius Marmont from Barrows University,
Must all be
his
working on the lower levels.
Directorate of
I'll
Applied
need to head down.
Science. Those names don't mean anything to me. From Dr. Casper Darling, head of research, to Marmont, appointment as facility head. The senior leadership of the Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zachariah Trench, Bureau Director, Casper Darling, Bureau Head of Research. And then a special certificate, exceptional contribution certificate, and then obviously picture of him and his wife. Pacific Times. All right, what do we got on this desk here? Oh, we got... Nope, just says experiment in progress. September 14th, 2023. Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. I hope that's true, because that'd be cool.
Changing passwords, huh?
From Security and Technical Support Division, all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address computer security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. What kind of security nonsense is that? 6 digits, but it changes daily? That's like, there's no point to that. All right. My gripes aside. Replacement key card request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new key card will be issued to you once your request is processed. Name, Jules Marmont. Position, co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it's called. Reason for a replacement. My old card went missing. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it was stolen or is lost? Why do you not put microchips inside them to follow him if you are so concerned about this? I am the head of research and expect a new card on my desk by the end of work today. Research profile, RE, subject P. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate, somewhere in there. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect may have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian. Though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, that was a fun little detour. Yep, layers of fear again. And, yes, the password guidance was targeted. I don't appreciate that, Sam. Lake House Daily. Good news. HQ's still dark. Pie was good. More pie for rest of us. We have coffee, Deerfest this week. Bad news. HQ's still dark. Nut allergy bad. No Alma beer. It's good. Tried it. The artist is illegible. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time canceled. I don't know what to make of that other than it is extremely real and hits to home. All right. Ramos Daily stand-up. I don't know what to make of some of these. No doodling. What was it a doodle of? Can't tell. The dangers of doodling. Please remember that any unauthorized art can skew the results of ongoing research. The following types of recreational activity are forbidden. Doodling. Rhythmic drumming with pencil, fingers, or other makeshift percussion instruments. Stacking office supplies into sculpture-like arrangements, dancing, or humming. Kayak for sale. Single person, slightly used, yellow, great for checking out, the local says. Interested? Chat with Brandy Davis on sublevel 3 for details. Self-defense courses, level-wide lockdown procedures, power core transport, coffee inventory. All right, okay. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Figurines, ornaments, decorations, and other trinkets are forbidden on employee desks. And another one of these little post-it notes. Okay. We've done the loop. It's time to go downstairs. Yeah, I don't know why, but I get the feeling this is going to be a 4 to 6 hour affair. But I could be wrong. That's...
Access denied.
Nope.
Well, you are not keeping me out.
Access
I
denied.
need a key card with clearance. Ugh, this key card isn't gonna cut it.
Access denied.
Dang it. Alright. Do we have a key card on his desk anywhere? Wait, no, he... It's got to be in security somehow. Okay, don't walk into the door. How does one get into security? Okay. I see that we've got a lock-unlock symbol. Can I do it from over here, maybe? Service hatch. No. Any of my boys out here got something to say to me? No? Doesn't appear so. All right. Yeah, I hope we find out about the Post-it Note Rebel. I don't know why HQ being dark would be a good thing unless they don't want the oversight here, which would then be a bad thing in terms of what's here. I guess we could find the old lost one. But I don't even know. I'm the head of research, expect a new card on my desk. I don't want to use ammo test shooting things. Can I... Oh, the computer. Okay. We need a date. We need a date. No. Okay, so we'll try 7/18. And then... Okay. Nope, that's...
That's not right.
Alright, let's try this again. 7, 18, 9, 24?
Damn it.
Nope. The only other date that we have is today's date. We have today's date, which is 9/14. We're not supposed to use it, but, you know, that's how passwords be. I just had to shoot the glass. Alright, and what? 7/18, right? That would make sense. Oh, but he's European. What if it's 18/7? 18/7 24/9. I thought today was the 24th. Is today not the 24th? No, it's the 14th. All right, so 7/18 9/14. 18/7 14/9. Yes. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Trying to see if we got any other important dates in here. No dates. I mean, it's bolded, right? It's got to be something. What if it's 07 18 14?
Right.
No. Well, how do you... let's see. How would you propose I use 38? And I think I just did 07, right? What if it's 14 07 14? Wait. No, it'd be 18 07 14. It didn't have a year, right? Or did it? No, there's no year on this document. Curious. I do see the number 38 there, Abs. Okay, so what if we try... I don't think it's going to be all this date, Abby, but we can try it. Oh, sweet. I can use my number pad.
Damn it.
So what if we try 07 18?
Nope.
Oops. Oh. 7. Why? Oh. 7. 38. Up, there we go. There we go. Now let's look at his mail. Security reminder. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Dr. Maman, Project Arbutus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Romulus. And they are shared research materials, so can I release them back to Artbus? Annual budget. Will next Wednesday work from Kingston? Go F yourself, Jules. That's his wife saying that. Okay. Good morning. A friendly reminder that the proposed annual budgets need to be sent by the end of this month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best. I am too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year, but make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is going toward Project Arbutus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she's suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair and preposterous accusation, though I am confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. Sincerely, Dr. Jules. Go F yourself, Jules. So, does next Wednesday work? Spicy. That's marriage spice right there. All right. Let's get Jules's key card. There we go.
This should get me downstairs.
Security clearance 1. We're playing Control again. But without the fancy powers. That's a shoe. All right. We've cleared level 1. It has taken us 30 minutes. Oh, okay. It actually gives us access to 3 floors.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
That's not good. Oh, we're stuck now.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected in sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
Okay, that's the dark presence.
Belay that order. Where's the fucking elevator?
Well, that's not what you want to see. You
Priority 1, get the lights on.
So that's paint.
Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart.
Okay, emergency, seek shelter. Gotcha. This is not good.
The fuck was that?
All right. Guns out. Guns out. This bad. This real bad. See, I did it in the tone of the supposedly calming alarm. Ugh, you can hear that wet paint sound. Can I close this door? Yeah. It's bare safety, but it makes me feel better. Research order. As the lake house continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. Campbell, led by Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form, has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings are now being carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed by co-heads of research. Threshold Linking Experiment. Progress Report by Dr. Jules Marmont. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of Redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain a significant level of quote-unquote emotion. This is supported by the clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of a piece of art, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P, while no pieces of it have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages. His proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Refer to blank for full report. I am tense. I got the tension. Let's just close this door, right? Oh, I didn't mean to use the battery. Oh no. My hands, they betray. They betray. I just wanted to quick save. And I've used the battery. Oops, that's not the key at all I was looking for. Okay. I figured out how to turn my... Darling!
Dr. Darling.
AWE, he's writing down the dates. Lake House, Cauldron Lake, important were shadow. Lights, powerful lights. Okay. Don't know what's going on with that. I am not happy. Alright, lights.
Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Damn it. Okay, so we need to get power back on, which means going back out into the scary place. Okay, why the cans of spray paint, though? Like, but why? That's glowing. It's at least probably their way forwards. Ah, power cube. Yes. Let's take whatever goodies. There are no goodies. Damn it.
Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There's a glow in there. Probably a power core. Oh, this is a combat room. It's not even funny.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Wait, what? What's not a regulation FBC weapon? Why do I... Oh, in there. Yeah, no, that looks like a grease gun. Which is sweet.
Can't open it from the side.
Damn it. Okay, let's read the report to make me feel good.
Jules's key card. Could be useful.
Unfortunately, Jules's key card went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of BlackRock. Been grinding down the BlackRock. Been grinding the BlackRock down to a powder and stashing it around in case any gets confiscated. Next step: weapon tests using BlackRock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think about more applications for BlackRock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the oldest house, who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Alright. See, I have to turn off my flashlight to pick that up, and that's
These things later.
just rude. Because now a scary thing's gonna happen, and I'm not even gonna have
The way I saw it, there was only one way out.
my hands
Identify
to
the
defend
source
me.
of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
The snarling I could do without. No snarling for darling. Pull out that flashlight. Okay.
Gotta turn the receiver on. At least the elevator's back.
Okay. But what? That's weird smudge. Don't like. You can hear the paint monsters. Alright, is this gonna work now? Yes.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but if that would, maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
That is a very old video. Why is an old video playing? All very concerning. What's this do? Okay, so that changed something. Let's quick save again. I agree, Abby. It is very disconcerting. Is this a computer we can get onto? Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of BlackRock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there's some misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, please respond to this message and we will fix the problem. BlackRock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Wait, that was from 2023. Okay, yeah. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana those fools on Project Arbutus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident that the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. Be sure that you say we are making progress, just as I wrote above. Hello, gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any security level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Pie Day! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I've brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Rhombus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Moment's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. And then please remember to lock your workstation. Okay, so their bickering via email is delightful. And I'm ready for something really bad to happen to me. What really bad thing's going to happen to me? Okay, so the elevator didn't come back to where we wanted it to. Because that would have been ideal. Okay.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau.
That never fucking works.
This isn't working.
Oh crap. What? Okay. Oh crap. No, that's not doing shit either. Okay. So shooting don't do nothing. This is not good. Okay. Okay. Definitely registering this on the not good column. Any chance I can get in there? Any chance?
Can't open it from the side.
Damn it. Level 2. Panel control switch. Power core. Alright. Okay, I hear more peeling off the walls. I really don't like that. I just want to make clear. That is not something I consented to. God damn it. Oh, they move fast. Oh, they move very fast. Is this my way out? Is this my way out? Thank God. All right, go, 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 go.
Those things.
All right. Oh.
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Yes, we need
Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but
AT.
you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
What is that?
That's a living painting of some kind. It's murmuring and angry.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
Okay.
So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
This is really... I'm gonna say that the Marmonts are bad
I
people.
just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down. You need to cease all hostility right now.
Frick was that?
Bad news. That thing is really pissed.
Oh. The frick was that? Also, this wasn't level 2. Oh, man. Whew.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
This is not the floor I wanted.
Elevator.
Alright. Sub-level 3 is where the experiment was happening, though. So that's page development. The hell does that mean? Alright, there's blood on the door there. Don't do that sound effect at me. Don't you do that sound effect at me. Okay. Refinement process. ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. They made a mechanical chat GPT. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The pages must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing. Content. It must accurately mimic the typical content. Once the pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs. See, no, that's poisoning your model. You can't get high on your own supply when it comes to training a model like that. Once that is achieved, we'll provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. I'm going to say that these people are also, like, off their rocker, because this is not how research was done back in the oldest house. It was not... Everything here is like, gain control of the power and remake the world. Occasionally they would use a... What was that sound? Occasionally they would use a useful feature or something.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed.
But the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
Words per sentence. Max 12, minimum 1, average 6.7. Is co-heads one word or two? Contains dialogue, clips phrasing, third person omniscient, broad timeline. Marmonts, FBC, conflict, water, dark.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
That's very interesting. Did the lake drive them mad? Okay, words per sentence. Style, character-centric, past tense. Clipped phrasing, higher adjective usage, focus timeline. Why Lane as the central character? Story concepts. Hate and conflict. Okay, sure. Flair. Hasn't done me diddly yet. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project Blah, codenamed Arbutus, will focus on studying the writing of blank, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project Blah, codenamed Romnus, will focus on studying blank and his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. Do you have any questions? Please contact me directly. Spicy.
Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been a clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
What did she do? Alright. Unfortunately, we now have to deal with spooky terror hallway. Oh, maybe not.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. It was not art, just content for the experiment.
It really does, actually, Joe.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
It's just repeating.
Trapped, stagnant, The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Initial findings report. Edward Booker, born in New York, resides in New York. Married to Tabitha, no known children, no paracriminal affiliation found. Writer and director of 5 successful stage plays. Confirmed artist, designation author. Background investigation, short amount of time. It's not comprehensive. Same with his wife. Atlanta, New York. Author of 3 successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Alright, so she was trying to use those writers. Let's go save. Gotta go save. Makes me feel better. A flashbang. Okay, okay. I'd really settle for the ability to hurt them at this point.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As
Oh,
you know by now,
they're all automated.
Typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
This is impressive and terrifying. Do not copy Wake manuscript pages. Okay, failed pages maybe. Alright. Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation is precise brand and model. Used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for Redacted, and the ATDs continued to be unsuccessful. Sources contact with discretion. His publishing house, his agent refused to discuss client matters. Spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. I wonder who the last one was. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements. No useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing being the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in his typewriter. You guys don't get it. It's art, not science. All they wanted to do was to create the ultimate para-utilitarian writer. Not for evil, not for power, but for good. The danger music, though, is... Oh, that sound is terrifying. I'm not going to be able to get in here, huh? Need level 2. Yeah.
This key card won't get me in.
Okay. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Break room, point of interest. I think I did I not do what I need there? Anyway, we'll hit these 2 offices again, and then we'll maybe loop back. Or hit those other 2 offices for the first time. That's paint. We're not going over there. No sirree, Bob. Until I absolutely have to. Research notes. Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake. Para-utilitarian is suspected in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Although I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not a sudden shifts in personality, but rather growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control?
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's was complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
That's just like a bad idea, though, right? Like, you recognize that, right? Okay, more resources. Nope. That was a full-on psych. You get nothing. Okay. That's another level 2 door. All right. So, point of interest. I think I already got those too. But, oh, you know what? Notice there's something about this that I think should be noticed. There is no door here on the map where the painting creatures live. That door isn't on the map, despite being large and obvious. So that's great. I mean, sure, maps of the oldest house you expect to be all finicky. But this isn't the oldest house. Oh, okay, we're getting to dead people now. Nope, see, we looped. We looped around. We're at the beginning of it now.
I can never say no to extra firepower.
I mean, I can't kill anything, but sure. Sure. Okay.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
Alright, proceed through the spatial reoccurrence. What was the other thing here? There's supposedly a point of interest over here, and I'm concerned that I missed it. I guess not. Is this going to be the same?
Overlap, rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. contrived overlap.
I mean,
Founded on itself.
I think it's pretty clear
Compressing,
that
compounding,
whatever they were doing
reflecting.
was very bad. And yes, it's the Lakist house. Let's see. Poor map making. I mean, they could make a map of the ashtray maze, so, you know, kind of. And yes, the usually is definitely a concerning. That looks like flashing of the frick is that? The shadow? Okay. Well, that's a little tougher than normal. This is not good. Where'd you go? Where are you at? Dang it. Okay. So. Oh, nope, we got another one. Sir, the fuck are you? Oh, that killed me. Alright. Huh. Jules and Diana Marmont are the first married couple to share the head of research position at an FBC facility. The painted can only be stunned temporarily by using certain items. All right.
Is contrived overlap, rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding.
Shadow is here. Good thing you brought a flashlight.
Too far away. I was really hoping that that was a explodable. That would have been nice. All right, we're down one. All right. Alright. Making a little progress. Big guy's coming, though. Where's Big Man? Alright. This just became survivable. If unpleasant. Where he go? Okay, got him in the head that time.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Okay, let's save. What? They locked it behind me? Well, that's rude. I just wanted to save. Is that so much to ask? Alright, but let's heal. Okay. Okay, well this is chiller, I guess? Not really, but kind of. Alright. Alright, we're going around the loop again. Sure. Rules of threes and whatnot. That would really... yes.
Should be the last one.
She really emphasized should.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page.
I heard a sigh and it freaked me out. Okay. Yes. Shotgun shells. Load that SOB. Load it up real good. Ah, yes. Healing light. Oh, no goodies. But let's quick save. Let's try moving on. What bad thing's gonna happen to me now? Oh, it weird. It weird. And blurry. I see that YouTube is having some issues. Okay. It seems like we're kind of back. Hold on one moment. Open widget. Stream health is poor. YouTube is not receiving enough data. Unclear what's going on here. Okay. Let me know. And maybe I have to do something for next time. Anyway, we're in a field of infinity typewriters now. I guess we're really testing the monkey business.
What is that?
That's the painting. A threshold overlap with the painting? Oh, that's scary. Oh, but what? I can't get enough of a look at it. Okay, we got a power block thing going on again.
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in.
Because I'm seeing electricity. That goes back. Maybe over here. Oh, don't get all music-y with me, music. Why you do that? Don't be like that. Okay. How do I have that open? Well, that's an interesting bug. Don't know how we did that. But, we got that going on for us right now. Oh, we took that off of power block. That seems bad. I'm scared now. I'm walking through the dark, and I am scared. Okay. So, fun thing. I can't pull up the, Oh, did I fix it? Okay, that seemed to have fixed it. I was gonna say, I can't, like, pull up a menu or anything. Oh, now I can't move. Okay. What happens if... Okay, let's see. No, that's final draft. Lake House. Saved 3 minutes ago. Okay. Maybe that's before I just broke everything. I don't think it was the foundation. It looked like a man who had been stripped in a, like a man turned into a painting. It was unpleasant. But let's try to get this done. Quick and for reals. Okay. Wait, is there... No. That was just a shining light. Okay. Well, we can go here. Use the clearance card. Let's not bug it out this time. I just said don't bug it out. Alright. Let's go over here. I hear screaming. That's not good. Let's use the clear card. Key card again. Alright. And get out a flashlight. What we got in here? We just got a power unit. That one is broken. Broken. Rough life. Okay. I can't set it down. Oh, discordant piano? You really doing your boy like that? Is there anywhere here to put it? Doesn't appear so. Oh, that piano's so discordant. Oh. Oh. Huh. That machinery wasn't like that a minute ago.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Great. We got dark place nonsense going on. We're getting all the mechanics up in here. Okay. Yep. But what did that get us? So we got in here, and then we need to take this out. The music doing that stuff again. Where it's all like music-y. Is this anything? Oh, wait. I think I needed to, I got it. I get it. My bad. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm too freaked out by everything to puzzle correctly. That is entirely my fault. Alright. Now let's go pull that lever. That was the obvious thing to do this whole time. Yeah. Okay. And now we have horrible... Oh! Hey, buddy! How's it going?
You again.
How's it going, buddy?
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmonts clogging his head.
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Oh.
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Alright. Now can we go to level 2?
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are. But the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than
Those are
usual.
fingerprints. I don't like it. I don't like fingerprints on the door. For some reason, it's more ominous than if it was covered in blood.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Alright. Okay, we got taken. Let's check the bathroom. This is a useless bathroom. Okay. Art is for analysis, not for admiration. Stay focused on your work. I will say the signs here are fantastic.
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
Okay, so that's the lockdown, has them all locked up. Which means if I undo the lockdown, they're all gonna be unlocked up. Smiley face. Wow, really? You couldn't throw me a bone? Game's a little laggy at the moment. There must be too many effects doing all their effect work. Okay. Okay. Oh, just walked clear by this. Alright. The way down. Feeling detention. Okay. Initial review. Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? What is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow? We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need to progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Page. Continue the story from page AW2, match tone style. The crack was an emotional one. Line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules's mind as he stared through the lakeside cottage's window. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with burden of purpose. Diana sat on her favorite desk chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch on her acorn hair, as if sensing his gaze. She turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment, then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack, but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine flowed over the rim of his cup. Oops, dang it. Rim of his cup. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting a glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you're looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before. But where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back to the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door, to his wife. Weird. No, I want to look at the computer. Oh. Well, that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha. I'm in. I am an epic hack whore. Okay, Jules sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names in Science Factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana's going to slit his throat if she finds out, haha. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night, and he told me that Jules is withholding Wake pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here all alone? We can have weekly gossip calls. Promise. Yeah, and the rest of that's old email. More page. What do we got here? Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at Lake House facility. Priority outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to Lake House for study. Tabitha Brookers. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tabitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Oh, so they just kidnapped the people. Gotcha. Subject's writing must feature darkness, water, marmots, the lake house, conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? That machine is ringing. Art, writing, painting, music, poetry / rhymes, sculpture. Art, dancing, movies, TV, theater, puppets, martial arts? What about Night Springs? Not art. Baking. What about cooking? Sewing. Graffiti? 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 They couldn't figure out how to spell it. Knitting. Speaking. Rock stacking. Bullshit charts like this. Deals. Work order. Lane cell. Subject level 2 lane cell. Ordered by Jules. Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It's not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It's your job. Additional details. Important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. And
what happened here.
that's the removed wall. That's
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Well, that's not good. Bad things happened here. Look at that blood. Did he open him? Subject condition report. Rudolph has shown decline in redacted over the last several months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, the subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work. Excuse me. Quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the pieces before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that's much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing blank, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate there's little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in the position. Action to be taken. Marmont, Jules, has suggested a high dose of redacted to be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, now, you love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Well, that's disconcerting. All right. So let's finish the loop here. All right. There's just like a lot of enemies. All bottled up for the moment.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Okay. How do I unlock down the floor? Elevator moved again. That's that. Oh, the control center's down there, though. Wait. Oh, wait. That door... There wasn't a door there. Was there a door there? I'm confused and no longer know. There's a lot of them. Oh, thank God. All right. I think... Let's see. What do I think? This is the control center. I should autosave. I should do a quick save. Cheeky save. Thanks for nothing, game. You've given me nothing, and I will give you nothing in return. Alright, control center. See blood on the walls. I'm really glad the painted haven't shown back up. Alright. Level 2 badge. Sweet.
A higher access card.
Love it.
Sorry, but I need this.
Who's that? That's the person walking down there? Do you see the man in the white coat? The white coat was walking. Is the white coat... Don't like. Okay. Let's read.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Okay. Painting from painting session on Redacted. Black circular shape among yellow lines. Uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other or bleed into the black circle. Lone tree at night. A dark green tree standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty road and forest. Dark gray streak across dark green landscape, presumably forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way the width reduces in line with perspective. The small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. A curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or a banana. Unfinished piece. Red, yellow, and green circle. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark red streaks across the border of the canvas. Possibly a traffic light. Cityscape with a blue-gray sky. Gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city. The bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. Black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. Large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Nothing bad there. Brown shape with horns. A brown shape, vaguely triangular, with what are presumably horns extending from the shape. Likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. Alright, anything else for me in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm sorry. Wait. I don't know the administrator's code. Alright. Oh, I can go into her office. Perfect.
Like General Store!
Was that the guy I saw out there? I do not know. Security, safety, censorship. The 3 S's. I made a reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together. Now those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. Dang, calling them out. Okay. Trisha update. I found out what happened to Trisha. Jules effing fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all-hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man's a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set security terminals new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is based on the numbers, then Black Void. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Okay, I get it. Yeah, Marms is losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah. So I'm guessing you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special, unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. All right. So, a week from Friday, and this was the 14th. So, Friday the 14th, so 22. So 9/22, and then brown horns. 9/22, and then 25. 09/22/45. Oh 09/23/25.
Right.
09/23/45. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, no, it was 25. Okay. Oh, wait a second. 9/23. Or was it 22? But then 2/25. All right, I can numbers. I swear. It is 22. 9/22. 9/22. RL 225. But that was Black Void is 44, so it should be. Are they 2209? 25? Oh, okay.
There.
They're foreigners. Let's look at the mail first.
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks. I'm glad someone here stood up to him.
Mr. Kingston, I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded at the facility. I've collected a list of violations that I personally observed. I can send this to you. I have collected a list of violations that I've personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility's staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Good day, Trisha Howard. Ms. Howard, thank you for sharing your opinion. All facility operations and safety measures are under the purview of the heads of research. If you have a complaint, please fight directly with them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Mr. Kingston, I thought we reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I have reached out to them about this issue multiple times and gotten no response. Even if they did respond, we all know that they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is in clear violation of the Ash Act. These are punishable offenses. If we do not open an investigation, then I will resign. All right. Fine, I'll do it.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume work.
Not exactly. All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Oh, check out the paint on her jacket.
Radios. I'm on floor 1. I'll need help.
All right. I am going to save. And this is where we're going to end for tonight. I don't know when I'm going to be back quite yet, but I will be back. This has been tense, spooky, and very Remedy. Have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.